Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your brother coming right back at you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to outline for you some of the greatest lies, okay? And I'm going to expose some of them through the links that I will share with you. Ladies and gentlemen, if I was to talk for each word impacting lies that have been on display since we were created, since the first demon, since the first liar, the manipulator, the devil lied to our parents. In that place, paradise on earth, believe it or not, I will be here for about a month, non-stop, without taking a break, telling you about all these lies. And sadly, we have believed all of them. And once you believe the lies, then you are part of the problems. Then you are part of you are part of the agenda, of the evil agenda. And since the devil and his fallen angels since power is in the numbers, he's got the whole world at his feet. He controls just about everything that you can think of. The mainstream media, of course, because they are the greatest manipulator of all. Hollywood, of course, because they are great manipulators indeed, through subliminal messages and predictive programming through their movies. So they corrupt the masses through their subliminal messages to working out the kids, especially the kids' subconscious mind. That's how America fell, ladies and gentlemen. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna send you any, because you're gonna hate me. You're gonna think, what, this guy is crazy? Sending all this, a link for each of the lies? No, I'm just gonna send you some of the greatest lies and you know what lies lead to, right? To death, to destructions, all around. The people that I think are good, that I think that, hey, we okay. We are the good guys in this fight, as the United States seems to think so. Ladies and gentlemen, they feel perfectly fine about killing people by the numbers. Those of us who knows history, what happened in Nagasaki, Hiroshima, with the first use of atomic bomb, ladies and gentlemen, and the killing of countless thousands of lives. Ladies and gentlemen, but carried out by the second beast, which is the United States of America. So America, since its inception, ladies and gentlemen, was about blood. Do not believe that America was, this beautiful and spiritual founded nation. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let's get this straight. America is not even a nation. America is not even a republic. America is a corporation. If you don't believe me, ask the Chinese. Look how filthy rich they have become. Look at the Indians. Look at the Arabs, who I believe owns Dunkin' Donuts. and then just bought Speedy gasoline station, which used to be what is it, Super America or Super America, something like that. But anyway, so throughout the United States of America. So today I'm going to mention some of this, actually, what is it? 14 impacting lies that you have believed, that America has believed, and that is exactly what has turned America into the most naive nation upon the face of this earth. Not to mention the fact that she is controlled by its boss, the devil, because she is the second beast of the Bible, whether you want to believe it or not. Okay? Truth goes through 3 stages, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Truth passes to 3 stages. Okay? First, truth is ridiculed. Okay? Oh, this guy is crazy. This is a tinfoil hat. Little do you know that what I talk about here, what I present on this channel, ladies and gentlemen, I've been at this for many, many years. Probably before some of you were even born. You just got here, ladies and gentlemen, some of you. Second, it is violently opposed. And then the third stage. So once again, 1, it is ridiculed. 2, it is violently opposed. And then 3, it is finally accepted as being self-evident. Truth is constant. Truth never lies. Truth destroys the lies. In fact, in John chapter 8, what did Christ says, Yahushua said, the Savior of all humanity. What did he say? And they shall know the truth, and the truth shall set them free. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you look at America's history, okay, I'm not gonna, because the rabbit hole is gonna get too deep for you to even understand it. So I'm gonna leave it up to you so you can do your research. I'm gonna start since the first Mason president of the United States, George Washington. Okay? Forget about the other 16 presidents that were before him. So obviously, we are being lied to even in our textbooks. If you believe in your textbook, which is actually a social brainwashing system that our nation uses to control the masses, then I don't know what to tell you. So, since George Washington, ladies and gentlemen, in fact, even before that, okay, back in the 1600s, America destroyed the Native Americans, which in the Bible is one of the 12 tribes of Israel. Again, whether you want to believe this truth or not, I just bring it to you. You are the only one that have to either deny it and live in denial or accept it. Okay? Okay. So regardless of what you may think of me, I bring to you irrefutable truth. Now the question is, Are you going to accept, or are you going to stick your head in the sand? Ladies and gentlemen, things are about to get very interesting, not just in the United States, because that's obvious, but throughout the whole world. Okay, so do not think that America was its foundation is based upon spiritual principles or no, ladies and gentlemen. No, she was founded on blood and taking lands, tricking people into taking lands. For instance, Alaska. Alaska used to belong to Russia. How much did America trick Russian into selling it to them? The purchase of Louisiana, the lands that still belong in the eyes of God, but of course we lost it. Let me just tell you some of the states that belong to Mexico: California, Texas, Colorado, Arizona, California, Montana. These are some of the states that will actually belong to Mexico. But of course, Mexico being one of the tribes of one of the 12 tribes of Israel, ladies and gentlemen, because it's all about doing evil before God, and they're still doing evil. They did evil and they lost it all. Now look at them. Look how they live, killing each other. You understand? Now, so let us begin with some of the lies. They're going to be all over the place, but nevertheless, they're lies. I didn't have time to put them in order, okay? And you tell me, and I'm going to send you proof of them, that it was a lie, and how they make mockery, especially of the first lie. See, because liars are evil in their essence, because they are doing how the devil tricked our first parents. They are part of the game. You see? So George Bush, ladies and gentlemen, back in a gala dinner, you're gonna see what he said, making a mockery out of 1.2 million people that were killed. And that's only on the Iraqi side. I don't know how many thousands. I think it was 6,000 that the United States lost, and the Allies. Anyway, so let us begin. First, let us take a look at 9/11. 9/11, and I'm going to show you proof that it was all a lie, because that was the first day when when the laws of physics change and you believe them. You see how you've been tricked? Okay? The moon landing. The moon landing, ladies and gentlemen, was a fake, was a lie. It's all about image. It's all about you being the first to do this. So again, what did I previously said? America became expert in tricking people, because America, since the first Freemasonic president named George Washington, ladies and gentlemen, he was always, when you say Freemasons, you're talking about Satanists, Satanism, and they worship Satan. I have sent you links to prove that beyond any shadow of a doubt. Of course, those that are Masons, they're not going to accept that. I mean, that is as if I was to go to the Middle East and start preaching the Bible to the Muslim brothers and sisters out there and telling them the real history of Muhammad. Okay? How he fell in love with a 6-year-old girl and married her when she was 9. How the fact that he didn't know how to read or write, and you name him your prophet, to whom you name your kids after. So if I was to go to the Middle East, ladies and gentlemen, and start doing this, what do you think will happen to me? I will be cut up in pieces and fed to the birds of the air. Okay? But God protect its own. He guides my steps. Okay. So the moon landing was fake. I'm going to send you links on that. The political system is a fake, regardless of what you hear in the news about this lawsuit or about this. I mean, okay? Like Carrie Lake, you know, she took it even all the way to the Supreme Court. Okay? Whether you don't believe that at all, your votes don't count. I mean, common sense should tell you that what controls our political system is money. Money is power, ladies and gentlemen. And the United States don't have any money. In fact, the United States owes about $34 trillion, okay? To the Federal Reserve of the United States. That has nothing to do with the government. So here we go. And by the way, they are all Satanists. They are Freemason because the Federal Reserve is owned by the Rothschild, Rockefeller, Bank of America. I can't believe people are still dealing with Bank of America. That's how blind people. You know, when you open a bank account in a bank without doing your research on the bank, ladies and gentlemen, that's like joining a religion, which is another lie, by the way. And you know religion is a lie. Men have always worshipped gods. Again, weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. 1.2 million Iraqis dead. You think the United States now are you beginning to catch are you beginning to catch my drift? The Tonkin Gulf explosion, which took America, she created this false flag, ladies and gentlemen. This fake, made-up explosion in order for her to have an excuse to join the Vietnam War, which she rightfully lost. And I'm talking to you as an ex-Marine. I joined the United States of America back in 1985, but I woke up. I woke up in time and I left. The Tonkin Gulf explosion. Number 7. Oh, Jesus was a white man. I'm going to show you that he wasn't. The Jesus that the whole world worship, and of course by the first beast, which is the Roman Catholic Church, is Caesar Borgia, the son of the 6th Pope. Religion has been the greatest trick the devil has played on humanity. You know why they say that the greatest trick of the devil was to make humans believe that he doesn't exist? No. Religion has been the most, That one about convincing the people that he doesn't exist is the first one. Because first, see, it goes by stages. You brainwash people, you bring them to religion that the devil created, man-made religion. That in itself should tell us something not to join. Man-made religion, really? The minute you do that, then of course, you're going to see the truth, and what? Then you will come out of those religion and say, wait a minute, so there is no God. I've been tricked. There is no Santa Claus. There is no devil. And they become Satanist. Satan come, ladies and gentlemen, which was celebrated in Boston. Okay? It's controlled opposition. But it's all the same. It's like politicians. It's like Republicans and Republicans and Democrats. What's the difference? None. Jesus was a white man. Or Jesus was a black man. What is this? It is unbelievable. That's how stupid and ridiculous we humans have become in this lie. No. Jesus was a brown-skinned brother. That was the original. He was brown. There was no black. Okay? Another lie is social engineering. Since the 1960s, with Dr. Martin Luther King, who was a Freemason, because if you are a pastor or whatever in a religion, all religions are controlled by the Freemasons. Ladies and gentlemen, in the United States at least, ladies and gentlemen, then you are automatically a Freemason. Okay? So that's what you call social engineering. So there's still no justice for what you call black man. I like to call it color people. I don't like the word black. Because black, ladies and gentlemen, means what? Negativity. It means bad. And people don't, and people themselves don't even realize when they call themselves black, what they are called. Black is synonymous to death. In fact, the Bible tells you about the color black. So, okay? But yet, ladies and gentlemen, even though people are black and brown, they are the fastest, they are the most talented people on the face of this earth. But you can only complement your natural talent by following your Creator. So the attacking on our subconscious, ladies and gentlemen, is off the wall. So the civil rights movement began. Then what was it? The Black Panther. Then the Black Lives Matter. The Black Lives Matter only group. You understand? The devil has robbed humanity out of all logical thought. And just like religion and just like politics, they exploit people's emotions. And the system know how to push color people's button. Did you know that George Floyd and the cop that supposedly killed him, I don't care to remember his name, do you know that they used to work together? Huh? A security guard? Tell me if this is not a hoax. But hey, people believe that and they swallow this lie. Everything is a lie on this earth, ladies and gentlemen. It was all I mean, how can you bring a man when you have it in the van, you bring him out and in front of everybody and you know you're being taped? Ladies and gentlemen, you put your knees, you know you're being taped and recorded by in many different angles. Did the police care? And even George Floyd would say, I can't breathe, I can't. It was all an act. That brother's probably living somewhere. And people are saying, say his name. Ladies and gentlemen, please, wake the hell up. Let us keep with the lies. Science can predict diseases in kids because they know the human genes. They have studied them. So not only are people attacked psychologically, they know how to manipulate your I mean, you know. So ladies and gentlemen, please, they can say, well, kids will suffer from this disease and so on. Are we freaking stupid or what? Yes. People, they know they got the people. The demons know they got the people already. I mean, look what they do already. Look what they already been doing. Ladies go up and open up their legs and the babies are ripped out of the womb, coming in pieces. Okay. We know Hollywood lies, I just told you. Climate change. Again, a lie about since people believe that the powers that be have powers over the people. In fact, climate change lockdowns are already happening in Spain. Do your research. And that is coming throughout the whole world. That's how they take over, because first they have to work your mind. Once they get you, there's no coming back. The JFK assassination. In fact, climate change is such a lie that even this puppets that we have in this 80-year puppets that we have in the White House called Joe Biden, even he was sleeping at a climate change summit. They had to go and wake him up because he knows it's a bunch of baloney, like he himself would say it. But since the people have believed it, who cares? 14, the devil doesn't exist. Santa Claus doesn't exist. Okay? So we live under an Edomite system. So they're the most impacting lies. Oh, I forgot another one. King James was a sadistic homosexual, so thereby I won't believe in this Bible. That is a lie, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? That is such a lie. This brother that created the King James Bible, he was a brown-skinned brother, whom people, again, want to label him as black. It's sad. See, it's all about robbing people's identity. The fake Jews that are in the Holy Land right now, they're not the real Jews. Even a blind man can see that now. In fact, all you got to go is, let me see if I can find it. Okay? Revelation chapter 2. Chapter 2 in Revelation or Apocalypse. I'm going to start on verse 1. Unto the angel of the church of Ephesus write, this thing said he that holdeth the seventh star in his right hand, who walketh in the midst of the seven golden candlesticks. Verse 2. I know thy works, and thy labor, and thy patience, and how thou canst not bear them which are evil. And thou hast tried them which says they are apostle and are not, and hast found them liars, and hast borne and hast patience for my name's sake, hast labored and hast not fainted. Now moving on to verse 8. And unto the church of Smyrna write, this thing said the first and the last, which was dead and is alive. 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Now let me just tell you, ladies and gentlemen, who worship in synagogues? The Jews. In fact, they want to get rid of the name Jesus Christ in Jerusalem. These people are imposters. They came of the Ashkenazi empire. Little empire. These people took on the labor. They robbed our identity. You want me to read it again? Revelation chapter 2 verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but of the synagogue of Satan. If you don't believe me what I tell you, why are they trying to get rid of Christians' principles in Israel? Like the name of Christ. If they see you preaching, they will even spit in your face. Now, let us go to John 8. John chapter 8. And verse 32. Chapter 8 and verse 32. And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Straight up and down, ladies and gentlemen. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? In fact, when these demons know they have you, they will tell you to your face. Okay? They will tell you to your face. In fact, the Pope, you know what the Pope is saying right now? He's talking against idolatry. But yet, isn't that exactly what the Roman Catholic Church has always done since it started? Back in the Council of Nicaea, under the power of Constantine in the year 325 AD in Rome. That's when Christendom was created. I mean, of course, all the other ideologies and other religious belief and spiritual belief, like Hinduism, already existed. Because, as I have told you so many times, men have always worshipped gods. And another lie that the devil has thrown at you to confuse you even more is the theory of evolution. The devil actually possessed Charles Darwin, who was bored out of his mind and got in his boat called Beagle and went around the world for 5 years until he came onto the Galapagos Island, and which is like a paradise. So many species, beautiful animals. So it's like, oh, voila! Humanity have been believing in God. But I tell you, and I will put my life on the line, that if he was alive, he will go against what he taught. Why? Because his lie has been proven that it was a lie. It was a trick. But yet, it is still being taught in the schools. So you see, it's all part of a satanic brainwashing system. There's no such thing as education. The wisest man that ever lived never went to school. The wisest king that ever lived, that is, besides of course Christ, is King Solomon. Did he go to any school? You understand? Ladies and gentlemen, please. I know it's hard for you to believe everything I tell you, even with the links that I was telling you. And that's why this is not for everybody, because you're already in this Edomite system, under this rabbit hole, ladies and gentlemen. If you're already part of the rabbit hole, it's going to be hard for you to climb out of it. So you might as well, go with the flow. If you cannot beat them, join them. The devil controls everything on this planet because this is his time. In prophetic time, this is his time, but he would just be cut off straight from the root to the top of his head. Him and his minions, and of course, the ridicule human creation that knows that he knows that he was tricked, but yet decided to go along. See, we've been trained. Okay, we've been engineered to not only believe the lies better than the truth, because we have always been lied to, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why I'm making this video, so that you wake the hell out of it, wake the hell up out of this Edomite system, out of this matrix system. It is time to come to the real freedom. I mean, look what's happening in America right now. Everything is upside down. Men can give birth. Boys are being turned into little girls, and girls are turning. So, in fact, they are going against the very principles of evolution. Humanity has gone completely mad, berserk. Because if you evolve, if you believe in evolution, just like the Roman Catholic Church, hey, and why shouldn't they? They're the first beast. The Roman Catholic Church is the devil's bride. The United States is the daughter of Babylon. Okay? And America will be destroyed. All kingdoms are taken out of, but the next kingdom, when America is gone, then the new Antichrist system will be here, and then that one will be cut off, and then the kingdom of Christ, which will be forever. That's the kingdom that I want to be part of. I want to be part of some temporary existing kingdom, human kingdom, where you can be killed or you will be taken out anyway, and you will die anyway. I want to be part of a kingdom where I don't die. Hallelujah. So ladies and gentlemen, please, I wouldn't be here telling you these things, okay? I mean, you're seeing it with your own eyes all over the place. A woman, you cannot identify a woman anymore. Yes, the very being that God created, that all humanity comes out of it, that we all human beings come out of. We cannot define it. That's a disrespect. That's a dishonor, not just to a mother, but as an assault, an insult to our very existence. Look what's happening in Chicago. Look at the leader. That evil, ignorant leader that is there. It's making sure that more of Chicagoans kill each other. And they're bringing immigrants over there to school and taking care of them. It's a replacement, ladies and gentlemen. They are being replaced because they want to make sure that God's people hate each other. Remember, you understand? But you're not going to hear anybody talk about this. And then you see all this distraction, racism. I've been telling you what racism is. It's like a nice distracting word. Racism does not exist. Evil exists. How can a human being be racist against the human race? Doesn't make any sense. In fact, the two human beings that came out of chapter 25. Okay, look at this. Genesis chapter 25. Okay, chapter 25, but let's go to verse 22nd. Matthew chapter 25, verse 21. And Isaac, which is Abraham's son, Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren. And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. 22. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why my thoughts? And she went to inquire of the Lord. 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manners of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. Okay? There were twins in her womb. Okay? And how did the first one come out? And verse 25. And the first one came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they call his name Esau. 26. And after that came his brother out, And his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 old when she bare them. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, please. How can you be racist against your own race as a creation? So those brothers are actually talking about God's chosen people, which came to Jacob, and then Esau, who are the descendants of Esau, are the one that controls this system. But that doesn't mean that they are all evil and that they devils, like the Israelites on the street be saying. No, we are all God's people. I want to read you Job 30th, verse 30th. And this is for another video. Look at this. Job 30th, verse 30. My skin is black upon me, and my bones are burned with heat. Now, if you know what Job went through, then you know what he's telling you. The consequences of him being black. The cause and effect. Action, reaction. You understand? So I don't want to hear this, oh, Jesus was black. No, he was a brown-skinned brother. Neutral. He was neither, and it doesn't matter anyway. But he wasn't black or white. To prevent this very same thing, but yet humans being humans, what do? They always go back to their lower self, to their lower essence, and make things up as they go. This is all I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, another thing, I forgot. Oh man, I forgot to read you another verse of the Bible, which is chapter 14, Isaiah chapter 14. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Verse 13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the star of God. I will sit upon the mount of the congregation in the sight of the north. 14. I will ascend above the height of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Now, you heard what he says there, right? That he wants to be by the side of the north because that's where God lies. Now, how's the United States of America? North America. Do you think there are coincidences in life? No. The second beast of the Bible is the North America, is the United States of America, which will be destroyed, ladies and gentlemen, because let us be real for a minute. America is in the way of the reset of the Antichrist system, but it's not going to happen as men think it's going to happen. Okay? Or even they show you in The Simpsons, no. Or in Time magazine, or in the economics cover magazine. These are tricksters. That's how they put the fear factor in people. They control the masses through fear. You all take care, ladies and gentlemen, and remember, there is more.